Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Waking Up America. I'm the host, Charlie, the Country Conservative. Good morning, Vic. Early morning. How's everyone this fine morning? This is what? August 21st, 2024. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, and hopefully it'll go quicker. Morning, Daniel. So I hope everyone's having a bright morning. I used to be a morning person, not so much anymore. But there's a lot to go over today. And I'm thinking, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different articles I have so far this morning. I got to 9 videos. Got a couple more articles to go over. I did not get to go over those yet. But let's get started and see what we got in store for you guys tonight on the Conservative Viewpoint at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which we get into more details over these articles. Then we get into some great chats. In chat, you got to go to, let's see, right here. It's easy to put that up there. There's all my information, but if you go to the first one, wimpkin.com/country conservative, download the app, or if you're on PC, you can just go on and bookmark the site and join us in chat where we get into some great discussions. Yesterday was awesome. We had a lot of different discussions and stuff, and still have stuff coming in. And you won't be disappointed. We have a great bunch of people in there. I call them my Wimpkin Warriors, and they're great people. We get into a lot of different stuff, not just about what we go over on here too. We kind of break ranks a little bit and get into different stuff because we also do a Don't Get Dead disaster factor tip of the day. And then we go over there. There's a big discussion about that. It's preparing you for an emergency, power outages, storms, whatever, if a war breaks out, whatever, because we are turning into a third world country. And you never know what's going to happen with this open border, bloodbath border crisis, and all the terrorists that have come across the border since in these past 4 years, and before that. But we just know of the ones that are crossing now and how many they've detained, but they don't know how many they haven't detained. You're talking 5 to 10 million illegal crossings that they did not encounter. So these are unknown people that have come into this country. We know of Chinese people, men, military age men, have come across the border, and they let them through. China's bought up all this property around the United States. So where are these Chinamen now? This is the kind of problems that we're having. We got drug cartels. We got child sex trafficker. We got fentanyl going through the roof right now, coming across this border. We got illegal guns crossing the border, and they do nothing about it. The border czar herself, Kamala Harris, does nothing to stop this crime wave coming through. And this is what we have to worry about. And we in the United States should not have to worry about that. We have laws that the Democrat Party do not follow. They are the party of lawlessness, the party of violence, the party of corruption, party of pedophilia. They are the party of disgusting. And this has to stop. But let's get into some of these, what we're going to be going over tonight. And I can't start there, but we're going to start here. Biden is pissed. Ex-CNN analyst calls out symbolic, super telling details about about Biden's speech at the DNC, which was pretty much all about yelling and raising his fist and where he was headed to after the DNC. Oh yeah, we're going to get into that. Got videos on that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, this is another one. Biden says the DNC anti-Israeli agitators, they have a point. Oh yeah, believe that? He's another one going to back terrorist sympathizers. Pathetic. This whole administration is pathetic. Oh, my neck stiff this morning. All right, what else we got happening here? Oh, let's see. Protests highlight deeper divides in the Democrat Party. The party's in shambles, and the best they can do is Kamala Harris, a stolen valor piece of garbage walls. This is the best the Democrats have. This is the most saddest day. No, it's not, but it's one of the saddest days ever I've seen in the Democrat Party. But there's been worse, and it's just one of them. This just highlights how bad the Democrat parties are divided. All right, let's see here. Next is, these terrorist sympathizer, pro-Palestinian demonstrators, protesters, terrorist sympathizers, whatever they are, all the above. They breached the fence, made it into the DNC yesterday, and wreaked havoc in the DNC. Oh, yeah, we're going to have that for you. Kamala Harris is proposing a corporate tax rate, raising it to 28%, which it is at 21%, which Trump lowered. And if you notice, when Trump had the office and he lowered it to 21%, how well we did as consumers. Prices were lower, gas was lower, everything was lower, taxes were lower, everything was better under Trump. Now, I keep asking these idiot liberals out there, if you can prove everything's better under Biden, prove it. And what do you hear? Crickets. That's what you hear. Because there is nothing better under Biden and Harris. And Harris is just following his coattail, leading right into it, and it's just going to get worse. Because she is a radical beyond radicals, and she says it herself. So don't believe me, look it up. She says herself she is a radical. So this is why we have to stop this come November, no matter what happens. She is the worst thing ever. She's dumb as a box of rocks. She cannot do this, and we cannot allow this. This country is shot if she gets in charge. Now, this one is going to shock you to no end. The DOJ says Trump entitled to protection in 2020 protesters' lawsuits over the George Floyd case because he had the National Guard remove people from the scene because it was getting out of hand. The DOJ is actually defending Trump. And this is Biden's DOJ. Oh, yeah. Well, guess what? Well, I think my opinion is they're doing this because they know Trump's going to win this election. And whoever's in there and has done what they've done to Trump, they're going to pay the price. And they should. Every single one of them that's involved in every persecution of Donald Trump should be brought up on charges, period. Every single one of them, all the way to the judges, to everybody. They all need held responsible for this. This is bullshit, and it's nothing but election interference. They all should be held accountable. Trump says Democrats are a party of socialism, and he is right. And they admit to it. That's the problem. They admit to a Hitler-based, communist-run United States. And that is why they're bringing in this. What happened when Biden took over? And Biden's been in office for 50 plus years. And this kind of stuff needs to stop too. We shouldn't have people in there for 20 or 30 years. 10 years, maybe max 12, maybe. But that's it. You should not be 80 years old and in the government. No. What else do we've got going on here? Trump defends Harris slams. She's not very good. She's not. She's dumb. And I don't know how, well, she failed her lawyer's board exam the first time. Oh, yeah. I know somebody was not very intelligent too, and he passed his boards the first time. So that's saying something. All right, we have Kamala said, or Trump says Kamala will not participate in Fox News debate on September 4th. She'll participate September 10th in front of ABC, which her friend owns, Disney Air, and they're best friends. But she'll go there, but she won't go on to Fox. Get that? Trump should not give her a choice. She says no to 4th. He should say no to the 10th, because he's going to eat her alive no matter what. But he agreed to ABC's news when he knows they are fake news cracker bull, that they're going to try to chew him up. But he's going to eat her alive on the debates. She can't speak a complete sentence. And it seems like this morning I can't complete a complete sentence. But if she doesn't agree to it, he should be wiped it out. But if you figure it out, though, he's supposed to be sentenced, I think, September 8th for the bogus trial in New York. And she hasn't agreed, or the 18th, and she hasn't agreed nothing past the 10th. So what's up with that? I believe that she thinks that he's going to be in jail, so she doesn't have to worry about it. She's going to breeze right through this election. Now, we'll see. We're going to get all this and so much more. I got videos. I'm up to 9, I think. Did I say that earlier? And I've got a couple more articles to get through, so I might have 12. And then I add some throughout the day when things pop up. I just still have more in my inbox that I could add, but some stuff I just throw in there because like it might be breaking news or something that hasn't come in yet. But I got 2 more days, Thursday and Friday. So I got to save up some stuff for those 2 days. Oh, this is the one that I have been very vocal on. And all the kids that Joe Biden has trafficked from the border, unaccompanied children, has trafficked around the United States that they have lost count of. It was around 85,000. Now, ICE lost track of tens of thousands of migrant kids. The DHS Inspector General finds. Now, they have shown, right now they are showing in the past 5 years, they've lost 32,000 kids. How do you lose kids? How do you lose track of these kids? Unless you have another Jeffrey Epstein out there somewhere and they are trafficking them to another pedophile island or some kind of sex trafficking or sweatshop workers or something like that. And this is why they keep saying that the unemployment rate is down and jobs, are up, because they filled them with these people and illegals. So let that sink in for a little bit, you idiot liberals. All right, what else we got here? Nope, that's not it. FBI investigation confirms Iran was behind Trump campaign attack. Now, we talked about this again yesterday. When did this one come out? This one just came out on the 19th. So they might not have any new information. I might wipe that one out. And that's where I stopped on my videos right now. So I had 3 more of them. I might wipe that one out and put something else in. But because I don't believe them. They can say what they want. Where's the proof? Prove it. They can use Iran. They're an enemy. They use Russia. They're an enemy. And they can say whatever they want. Now, is Russia going to say something back? They probably will. But who cares? And that's what the government does. They just throw our enemies under the bus because they don't care. All right, couple more here. What do we got? Blinken says Israel accepts Biden's ceasefire proposal, calls on Hamas to do the same. Well, there would not be any settling against terrorists. This just shows the weakness of Joe Biden and his administration. You do not settle. You do not compromise with terrorists. You end them. You wipe them out so they do not come back. But Joe Biden is a wuss. And just like the Afghanistan withdrawal, he allowed the Taliban to take over and is governing Afghanistan now. because of Joe Biden's failures and weakness. And all of our enemies are drawing to that weakness. And that's why they are doing what they're doing. That's why Russia invaded Ukraine. China's trying to get into Taiwan. All these people are coming over across our borders. This is all examples of Joe Biden's weakness. Israeli and Hamas. You would have not had this under Trump, no matter what you say. This would not have happened under Donald Trump if he was still in office. All right. The last thing that I have is not that. Supreme Court gives Fani Willis a new deadline. Oh, yeah. It has until September 30th to respond to a U.S. Supreme Court appeal seeking to move former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows' election subversion case to federal court. So she hasn't responded to a bunch of stuff that they've said, and I would stop giving her the chances, because this is the patheticness in this whole Democrat Party. They think they can do what they want. She thinks she can do it. She lies right in front of a judge in court, and they do nothing to her. The judge should have thrown her ass in jail right there for lying. Both of them, her and her boy toy. They should have thrown them in jail right away. So this is all the kind of stuff that we're going to be going over. Close this out tonight, and we're going to see what else we got in here, because I know I can throw some more stuff in. Like I say, I always save some stuff and go over everything with you guys, because usually I don't go over them after my show because I'm too tired and ready to go to bed. So I get so much stuff. I got to make a trip here later on anyway, so I'm trying to get stuff done. Let's see. Nope, I already have that one. Get rid of that one. Oh, yeah, we could throw this one in here. U.S. says secret nuclear strategy, not a response to single country or threat. That was part of, let me see, where does it go? Biden approved secret nuclear strategy focusing on Chinese threat, according to New York Times reports. So maybe we'll throw that one in there. I didn't read anything to it. Like I said, I don't go over these. Pretty much, I don't go over them until I get on air with you guys and let you guys go over these with me, and then help me make up my show for the evening. So when I read stuff as we are talking, that's what I do. So let me figure out this here. And we can throw this one up with, where is it at? Iran. We'll throw this one up there right after this. And we'll duck out Iran. That's what we're going to do. We're going to throw that one up in there. And what else we got? Let me move this one over. I keep everything in different folders so I know where stuff's at and get them away from my inbox. Right now, I'm dwindling down now. I've only got like 2 more left. So let's see what kind of news they bring out today. So I see a lot of it going on. Let's see what happens. I got to get a refill. What else we got here? Food industry executives decry Harris price control plan. That's her Hitler move with price control. I could probably add that one in there just because. What do we got else we got here? DNC delegate nominates Harris roll call. I brought this up yesterday. I'm probably going to delete this one too. That California, when they were doing their roll call and to give their delegates to Harris, they refused to give their delegates to Harris. That is her state. That is where she was prosecutor. Oh, yeah. California don't even like her. So what's that tell you? She was a destructive prosecutor when it comes to being in California. She put black men away for minor marijuana offenses. But what's she do? And she admits on radio that she used to smoke weed. But she had no problem. And this was back when weed wasn't legal like it is now in certain states. But that's kind of a hypocrite, don't you think? She'll put these guys in jail but not herself. But she can admit and laugh about it on radio that she smoked weed, and it's not a big deal. Found out the other day that she arrested and put in prison an innocent man. So that tells me she made up charges. All this needs to be investigated. This woman should not be in there. And that stolen valor walls that let his city burn under the summer of love with Antifa and Black Lives Matter and all that when they were burning cities down. Yeah, he should not be in there either. Kennedy might be backing Trump. Right, Daniel. RFK says he's thinking about dropping out and backing Trump, which, okay, yes, that could be a good thing. And it could be a bad thing. But I did hear that some of the guys, and we did go over this a little bit last night too. This is what I'm talking about. Guys that come in the morning from the night show, they help me out with the show and remind me of stuff that I forget that I want to put in. And it's awesome. That's why I love this. These guys are awesome. You guys got to join us. And I'm going to put that back up here while we're getting ready to close out for today. There's my information again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and everything. And we'll go over this in a little bit too. But he's thinking about that. And I'll guarantee it'll be say, all right, give him a job in the Trump administration, which I think would be a good thing. And but remember when we talk about politicians, don't care who it is, and we already know what Trump's about and what he'll do and what his outcome is. Outcome is a better America. We know that for a fact because he's done it already. Now, all these other ones, we knew Joe Biden was going to be a failure because he's been a failure his whole political career, but still yet they cheated and installed him like a toilet. So now it's time to flush him. Get him the hell out of here. But that roll call one, that got me when they skipped over California, said, no, we're not going to do it. And that's her state. Oh, my God. That was the best ever. Yeah. But that's got to wake you people up, don't it? But they know there's too big a sheep, and they listen to everything that these lies come out of these politicians' mouth. And what I was talking about politicians, we look at their outcomes. We don't, not the person. Not like these liberal idiot sheep. They listen to lies and they say, oh, we're going to vote for her, or we're going to vote for her because she's a woman. Oh, wow. Is that really a reason to do it? I can give you some Charles Manson followers that are women. You're going to vote for them too? These people are pathetic. Only because she's a woman. Oh, because she's a black woman. Oh, not a reason. What color your skin doesn't make you qualified. Obviously, because Kamala Harris is the best DEI hire ever. Well, I think she's pretty equivalent to KJP because KJP is a bad liar. At least Peppermint Patty, Jen Psaki, was a good liar. She didn't have to look up in a book and say, well, wait, I got to find my lie to tell you. Here we go. Jen Psaki was just, I'll circle back to that. Yeah, but then you've got KJP that just, you know she's going to lie when she's standing up at that podium. She lies constantly. And she is one of the worst DEI hires ever. Right with Kamala Harris. I think Kamala Harris is following almost a dead heat, but just by a nose. So I just ran myself out of articles. So I guess I will move this one over to, did I bring that up yet? No, I did not. Let me bring that up first, and I'll move this over. And I'll bring this one up too. I can just bring that up real quick because that is hilarious because she just gets thrown under the bus by her own state. Yep, that's it right there. I could throw this in at the end somewhere, I think, because I already did the videos for everything else, but I'll throw it in there after what was my last thing? Oh, about Fannie Willis. Yeah, I'll put that in one before that one. Because Miss Piggy, that's who she is. That's Miss Piggy. Can't stand Fannie Willis. But okay, guys, there is my information. Follow me, like, subscribe, whatever it is, whichever one that you have. But you should download wimpkin.com /country conservative. You'll find me there. You'll find me on Rumble and Twitter under Country Conservative also, Or you can put in her Twitter. You could put that, what is it? That at Charles 20507-532, whatever. Easier, country conservative. Excuse me. And or YouTube under Country Conservative 1776. So like, subscribe everywhere. Share my videos. Even this live stream. It'll get people ready. Have a good day, Daniel. See you tonight also. Thank you. Everybody, you know, like people got to go to work and stuff. And I do these morning shows just to give people a chance to get an idea of what we're going to be talking about tonight. And I don't go into detail because we'll get into detail tonight with the help of the Wimpkin Warriors. And we got tons of videos. Like I said, I've got a couple more videos to go through to get those ready. Then I got some running around to do, and I'm going to go lay down for a little bit more and chill my back out for a little while. It's feeling a heck of a lot better, but I don't feel any different, so I don't think the surgery worked. So, stupid gnats. But we're going to see what's going on. You know, things are going to go crazy again with the protester terrorist sympathizers at the DNC. Things have been going all haywire for them. And do you think that the DNC will throw Kamala Harris under the bus and get somebody else? I'm thinking that's what I'm going to be going over today. And I think that's what I'll call the show, but we'll see what happens because the Democrat Party is in disarray right now. So we'll see what happens. But okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Get to work. And don't forget to join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Conservative Viewpoint. You guys don't want to miss these episodes. We put on a hell of a show with the help of the Wimpkin Warriors in chat. And you guys will join them. You'll have a blast. Trust me. We have some great people in there. You won't be sorry. So again, have a good day at work or whatever it is you're going to be doing. And join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a great show ever. I think so, but I'm a killer kind of biased. So join us again at 9 o'clock tonight. And you guys have a great day. See ya.